TALLAH are a pretty interesting metal band. I've heard just a couple of songs of before. There was one song called Overconfidence, which fucking slaps. So I got high hopes. They're very creative. They got some really cool stuff they can do. This is a new song from them called For The Recognition. I've not heard it yet, so I'm excited to see what it sounds like. And go! It's an intense start. That snare. Just pings. Whoa, whoa. Just fucking filthy heavy. He does not do predictable things with his voice. Oh, fucking hell. It's got a real new metal vibe to it. Kind of Machine Head back in the day. What is that left hand, like a DJ scratch? Guitar strings, I think. They're not playing to a click. It's slightly sloppy, but in a good way. Ooh. Fucking hell, man. It's sort of chorus-like. This is fucking mental. Jesus. It's like the mics can't handle. It fuzzes out. Devastation. We slowed down slightly there. Oh God. Here's that chorus again. He's still using some scream vocals when he's singing there. There's a little bit of distortion on his vocal. That snare drum sound is ridiculous. Love it. Very Korn-like. Oh my fucking God. Jesus Christ, lads and lads. Wow. Really reminds me of some of the stuff Korn did back in the day on their recordings. Coughing up a lung. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Well, here's what's interesting. I loved that. Now, that was fucking chaos. And there's other versions of metal chaos I don't love. Like Paleface for me was just too much. It was kind of just fucking crazy. They constantly changed what was happening in the song. Artistic choices, fine, they're allowed to do that. I'm sure there's people out there who love that. But this, for some reason, there's something very raw about the way they've mixed that and recorded that. It's not like a snap to grid thing with the drums. There were times it felt sort of slightly sloppy. There's a moment where they slowed down the tempo just a touch, and it had this like rawness as a result of some of the elements there, but also in just the unbridled vocal expression that the main vocalist, I don't know his name, I'm afraid, but that he's doing there. with like letting every breath, inhale and exhale, is all in there. It's not like tightened up in the edit. It's, you know, or he'll cough, and there's things like that that add to the sort of, this is a raw animalistic performance from him. And the rest of the band as well are just throwing everything at their instruments, sometimes just scratching away on the strings to add some interesting kind of sonic layers there. But also doing some interesting, like there's some grooves in there. There's moments where it all locks in and you can fucking bang your head, and that's great. There was I was about to say there's an attempt. There was a construction of a chorus there that was repeated with a little bit of slightly melodic vocal to it, also with distortion behind it on his voice. So it sort of hinted at, here's a structure of a metal song you can get into, but it was still very unpredictable and fucking chaotic. And then everything just fell apart at the end, intentionally. They were doing all this on purpose, obviously. But just, and there were moments when there was a huge hit on the first beat, and it was almost just like thunderous, raspy, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Fuzz. As if it was too, like they put a cymbal next to a microphone way too close to the mic and the microphone couldn't handle, it was clipping. It had that sort of element to it, which gave it like a small club venue, shitty speaker fuzz sound, which added to the kind of rawness behind it. But the snare, I think the snare maybe is what really helped me with that. It was tightened to fuck, just pinged, like a proper Kong sound, and I like that. You know, there's similarities in that sound from what Slipknot have sometimes, both in the vocals and the drumming kind of style. And then there's some elements that remind me of Korn or Machine Head, but it's its own thing. There's nothing else. Like if you hear TALLAH, you know that's probably TALLAH, the way that mayhem comes out. So I liked it. I mean, it's not easy listening. I'm not going to listen to that on the regular. But man, if I ever want to be really amped up, I'm going to For The Recognition by TALLAH. So thank you, TALLAH, for that little slice of madness. I appreciated it. Thanks to you for watching this. If you enjoyed the reaction, you want to see more from me, feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and maybe I'll see you in another video.